right, 5 minutes after 9 o'clock, the way I understand it, Jim George is on his way. And there he is, outside the window right there, just in time to talk about technology. I thought you were going to be Professor Gadget, Joe.
I'm the apprentice.
You're doing the impression?
I'm the apprentice. I'm not Professor Gadget.
Oh, man.
Man,
only one Professor Gadget.
Didn't mean to make you run. There's so much in the news about technology right now.
Oh, I know.
Morning, Jim.
Good morning.
The Consumer Electronics Show and everything out in Las Vegas, so it's kind of exciting stuff.
You what? You went to Las Vegas?
I know.
I did, vicariously, yeah.
Oh, boy.
So how you doing, Jim?
Good. I like that conversation you had with Matt from Verizon on the watch.
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah.
My daughter in North Carolina is actually going to get one for her dog.
Okay, you okay? You want to take a breath?
Oh, no, I'm
take a
fine.
breather?
So I had to run. And you don't see a fat boy run often. But anyway, she's going to get it for her dog because he's constantly getting out. And what it is, it's just a tracker. Now, you can buy trackers. You don't have to pay a monthly fee. But she said, man, she has a daughter. That's a daughter.
A dog.
Our grandson, who is 18 months old. So if she puts it on the dog now, in about 2 years, when he's 2.5, 3 years old,
Right.
then she could put it on him. And then he would have a watch when he's in day school and everything to call mom.
Yeah.
So for $5 a month, she figures, I'll just do that.
And for those who don't know what you're talking about, just to recap, was it yesterday we had Matt Wilkerson in? Was it yesterday?
Wednesday.
Wednesday. And Matt is with Verizon Wireless, and they have a deal right now where for $5 you can get a watch, $5 a month.
Yes.
And I think the watch itself costs $69, but for the service is $5 a month, and you basically give it to your child.
Yep.
And there are only 4 numbers they can call. Nobody can call them other than the numbers you tell the watch that'll accept it.
Exactly.
And the whole point, and plus it'll locate where the child is or where the watch is, and you would assume the child is with the watch.
Right. And so our grandson's 18 months old, a little too young to have a watch on, playing in the mud and dirt and everything. But she figures by the time he's 3 years old.
Yeah.
So for right now, she's going to get it because we're all on the Verizon plan, the whole family.
Oh, okay.
So this would be a chance for her to get it. And so actually she gave it to her husband last month. He goes sailing on a boat. And so he's sometimes in the middle of a lake and things like that. So it's so quick. Instead of having to get your cell phone, all you have to do is touch it. And it automatically dials 1, 2, 3, or 4.
Yeah,
that is
That is really
wonderful.
cool, and you can talk, and you can call it, and it'll answer by itself. So you can. Did you hear him say that?
Yes.
So you could listen to what's going on. Like if you just, what's going on over there? Is my son in a fight right now? Is he flirting with his girlfriend or something?
So that's one of the things. And another technology that's relatively old technology. You may have seen it. The picture frame. You can put them on your desk. You can put the picture of your loved one in there or something. But anyway, it's a clock. It's an active picture frame. So the picture changes, like what you have up front.
Right.
The picture changes, but it has time of day on it.
Oh, okay.
And then you can scroll through your pictures. You can download pictures, and so she has one of those on her desk. My daughter does, so that she has all the pictures of her son on there and her husband on there and vacation on this, constantly scrolling through.
That's nice.
Technology is unbelievable.
I think the first time I saw one of them was at the desk of the lady who I would pay when I would do my auto insurance. And I found myself looking at that and saying, oh, you went on vacation? Oh, is that your husband? Oh, is that your kids? Oh.
Yes.
You get caught up in looking at the whole thing. Yeah.
Right. Sorry I'm late. I've just finished up a fire alarm installation in Lake City.
Oh, my.
For a company. What they do is they train technicians. So if you want to be a person that works on leukemia persons and does the blood type of transplant, if you want to do chemo, whatever, you can go to school and get training, but you have no hands-on training. So this is a building that its whole purpose only has 7 beds in it, is to teach you about the nurse call system, about pulling it and canceling it, the intercom system, the backdoor opening system, the data system on how to use the wireless, and it's all about. So I didn't even find that out myself until Wednesday when I was there finalizing the fire alarm. I said, what is this building going to be used for? And they said, it's a training facility. There'll really be no patients in here. what will happen is they will get volunteers that they pay to come in, so they can lay in the bed so that the nurse can learn how to do the drawing the blood, all that kind of, and they'll pay the volunteers.
Do you know, it
Wow.
is this morning we had a lady on talking about the Consumer Electronics Show and some health innovations that they were showing over there. And yesterday, I suppose this is not new, but I just heard about it yesterday. My son's dog needs surgery, and it's leg surgery, something with the back legs and the hips.
The hips.
Yeah.
And so my brother, who lives down in Sarasota, is a vet.
Yes.
Anyway, so my son wanted my brother's advice, and so my brother basically said, well, get the digital x-rays, email them to me, and I'll look at them.
Yes.
And I thought, wow, once upon a time, you couldn't just do that.
Yeah.
Just get the digital x-rays, email them to somebody who understands what they're looking at.
Right.
Isn't that kind of cool?
It is fantastic.
Yeah. And this lady was saying you could monitor your health, or a doctor could monitor your health in your own home, and on certain things, not major.
Telemedicine.
Yeah. I mean, they
Yeah,
couldn't take out a
telemedicine-
kidney stone or something.
Telemedicine is big in cable TV also. We have whole channels dedicated to telemedicine. And so one of the things you can do, you can be at home and hold your arm up next to your laptop, let's say, with a camera on it, and the doctor on the other end says, "Oh, that's not necessarily whatever it is, psoriasis. That is more of a poison ivy. Just put so and so."
Isn't that something?
All that's done
Yeah, yeah.
over the internet, over the telephone.
So have you paid attention to any things at the electronic show that fascinate you?
No, I haven't had a chance. Like I said, I just finished this job up Wednesday. I got back in town at 1 a.m. on Wednesday morning, and of course was in the office by 6 a.m. Thursday morning. I had like 5 hours sleep, and then I worked all day. I fixed the fire alarm out at the correctional facility up in Lowell, that area, and not allowed to tell you too much more about it than that. And then went to bed early last night. So I said today I was going to go ahead and go online, but I was just finishing up the fire alarm drawings, and I said, "Oh, I'm late. I got to run," because you got to submit the drawings to the county for approval
Gotcha.
when you're done. Your as-bills.
So we had 3 guests, Wednesday, Thursday, and this morning from
Yes.
the Consumer Electronics Show.
I heard it.
Wednesday was about cars. This morning was about health, and yesterday was right up your alley. It was about cable, and the new things to look forward to. So I'm guessing you've heard of some of these things, where you can talk to your TV. Basically, instead of a remote control, that's going to go away.
Right.
You're basically going to say, "Oh, go to channel 4," and goes to channel 4.
Yep.
Do we have them yet? Not yet, huh?
No.
So I guess that's at the show.
Yeah.
So whoever manufactures remote controls, I guess that's going away.
That's going to be like 3D. It ain't going to happen.
Oh, you don't think it's going to happen?
No. Think about it. You're in the room. You're watching Channel 2.
Right.
You didn't record it. You just turned to Channel 2 because you wanted to see it.
Right.
Guy calls you, "Hey, Bob," and you're on the cell phone. "Hey, what's going on?" you want to order a pizza? How many? 1 or 2? Click, click, click. No.
Oh, really? You don't do so?
No.
Well, what about there was a vacuum cleaner that you had to name, and you had to call it if you wanted it to come and vacuum something. And you had to give it a name that is not likely to be said in your house. So you would call it like
Rumpelstiltskin.
Yeah, right. Whatever you wanted to call it, as long as it, we wouldn't want to call it Jim, because every time your wife called you, the vacuum cleaner would come out.
Exactly.
So
No, that's not a good thing.
you don't think that's going to happen, huh?
No. The little vacuum cleaners, you've probably seen them yourself. They're round. I think they call them Rovi or something like
Yeah,
that.
I think it was that.
And they just run around the floor and clean all the time.
But this one, it's the same thing, but this one has voice command technology, so you can tell it to come and get you.
Come and get you.
So another thing was, you say to your TV, "Call Grandma," and then the TV calls Grandma, and in the lower left-hand corner, there's a picture.
Picture pops up.
And you either see her because she knows to sit by the camera, or you hear her because she's out somewhere and can only talk, and there's no camera.
Well, besides the voice command, they have that now, of course, for smart TVs. So you can actually see a picture within a picture. And so if you're watching TV and the phone rings, it will show you on the screen who's calling. Same as it shows you on your cell phone. So if it was spam or a telemarketer, or it would print that on the screen, and then you would say, well, if you said nothing, it just doesn't answer.
Right.
But with the remote controls, you can actually click on it, and it would answer the phone, and you could talk to the person like Skype.
We've got to take a little break. We'll be right back. If you want to call in to the show, the number is 622-9622. Jim George is here, also known as Professor Gadget.
The weather is brought to you by myfwc.com. Safe boating is no accident. We'll see a couple of showers during the morning hours of Friday. Otherwise, a mostly cloudy day with a high of 73 to 77. Partly to mostly cloudy and mild Friday night with some fog around late at night, low 58 to 62. On Saturday, morning fog patches, otherwise mostly cloudy and warm with a couple of showers and a thunderstorm, especially during the afternoon hours. A high Saturday, 76 to 81. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Joe Lundberg.
Looking to put your money to work? Florida Credit Union has 3 CD specials: 12 months for 1.05% APY, 24 months for 1.50% APY, and 36 months for 1.75% APY each with a $10,000 minimum. Federally insured by the NCUA. APY equals annual percentage yield. These rates effective through February 28th, 2016, subject to change at any time. Visit one of Florida Credit Union's convenient locations today or their website at flcu.org.
Here's what you may have missed on the John Tesh Radio Show.
What makes male shopaholics harder to spot is how they view shopping in general. Because where women tend to treat shopping as a chance to be social, guys often view shopping as a competition. The fastest way to lose weight is to avoid all meat and dairy products. Whether your partner shaved a few points off his golf score or she got a promotion at work, the way you react is even more important than how you react during a crisis.
Intelligence for your life on the John Tesh Radio Show. Don't miss this stuff.
Enrich your life at Golden Ocala Golf and Equestrian Club. Here, century-old oak trees surround stunning homes, the finest resort-style amenities, and a stately clubhouse. Our exceptional golf course will host the 2016 Coates Golf Championship presented by R&L Carriers. And here you can savor a luxurious lifestyle that's second to none. Call 352-369-6969 for more information on our available real estate options and to schedule a home tour.
Have you ever seen a jet ski act or a dinosaur under a circus tent? Well, Cirque Italia, the water circus, is coming back from Italy with a brand new production featuring performers from around the world. Cirque Italia will be at the main livestock pavilion in Ocala January 21st through 24th. They have created a brand new show with contortion, a mermaid, and more. Plus, they're offering a special discount for our listeners. At the circus, you can get 1 free child's ticket with the purchase of an adult ticket if you say circus. So bring the family. Visit CirqueItalia.com for tickets and more information.
What are the most common questions those nearing retirement are asking? Will I outlive my money? Retirement questions like these and many more will be answered every Saturday morning at 9 a.m. on Planning for a Better and Safer Retirement with hosts Francois and Julian Pozenet. Francois and Julian will help you put your retirement puzzle together. Catch Planning for a Better and Safer Retirement Saturdays at 9 a.m. on Ocala's News Talk, The Source 96.3 FM and 1370 AM.
All right, 2 minutes after 9 o'clock. Jim George is here. We call him Professor Gadget because he knows about gadgets. And boy, this is a good week to be talking about this with all this news coming out of Las Vegas. And Jim, you do have a caller waiting patiently.
All right.
Good morning. Thank you for calling. You're on there with Jim.
Good morning, Jim. This is Sonny calling.
Yes, Sonny.
You know, I got a kick out of this. Now we have to license drones and all this other stuff. Long before they were called drones, they were called model airplanes and model helicopters. And you had control of these things. And I can remember many years ago, you could even stick a 110 camera with, the 110 film.
Yes.
On these things and actually click pictures from the air. And it was a big thing for hobbyists to be able to do that.
Yes.
With radio control. And now, obviously, it looks like they're going to be really classifying almost everything as a drone today. And I think it's, I don't know how it's going to impact the model airplane hobby these days, but it's it's a controlled device that's in the air, whether it's a stationary thing with taking pictures or whatever. It's still controlled by radio control. And I'm just wondering if you heard anything more about it, and I'll hang up and listen. Thank you.
Certainly. Well, Sonny, you're right. In the old days, they did do that. But the Model Airplane Club here in Ocala has cameras on their model airplanes. We speak about model airplanes. These things have a wingspan of 3, 4, 5 feet, 6 feet.
Wow.
Wingspans.
Wow.
And they have cameras on them that will broadcast to their cell phone. So they send the plane up, and it could go over, 20, 30 miles, And it just by cell phone, because you know how it is. As you drive down the road, your cell phone picks up another cell tower. So it still comes back to your cell phone. So you can look over your field if you're a crop person that has a farmer.
Right.
All kind of stuff. But they use that all the time, and they are not licensed. And you're right. Yet they're going to license drones. So, but those model airplanes are not cheap. What's a drone? $200, $300, $400.
So the question is, will the model airplanes? They're also unpiloted vehicles. Yes. Do they also have to be now licensed?
I would imagine that someone who, if it passes that the drone has to be licensed, it's only natural that the airplane would be the next to be licensed.
Yeah.
Well, it does the same thing, except it's not stationary.
And I think I mentioned this maybe once before, but Kim Commando, who does a radio show, national show, said that she predicted by next Thanksgiving we would be getting our packages for Christmas delivered by drone. From 3 different agencies. One was Google, one was Amazon, and the third was UPS. I think. I can't remember the third one. Also at the show, there was a French firm, and they had some sneakers on sale, or on display, rather. And these are called smart sneakers.
Oh.
Now listen to this. Now you tell me something is going to fail. You tell me something is not going to make it, like voice-activated TV. Sure. I'm going to say there's no way this is going to work. It's going to make it. You can adjust the temperature of your shoe with an app on your phone and measure your steps more accurately than you could with a fitness tracker. The shoes will sell for $450. Why would anybody? And they're not that attractive, by the way.
Okay.
But $450 for a pair of shoes that you can warm up. Do you ever really need your shoes to warm up?
Put them on for a couple of seconds; they'll be warm.
yeah. Put on some better socks or something.
Oh man. Well, I think have you seen the vest that you wear and it charges your cell phone? They have a vest, and the material on the front and back has little solar cells. And so you take your cell phone and you slide it in your pocket, right. And it has that technology where it radiates into the phone, and all the time you're wearing this vest, like a hunter or whatever, it's charging the cell phone.
Really?
Yeah. Now, that vest may be $600, but do you need that? Why don't you just charge your cell phone in the morning before you go out hunting or something?
Wow. So the driverless, what do you call that thing? Uber? It's compared to... comparable to Uber, but there's no driver. This is also at the show.
That's called Oops.
Yeah, it might be Oops. Because here's how it works. The driverless car shows up at your door. Now, every car only responds to the commands of the one it's programmed for. So obviously, you get into this car, and there's nobody there. You start talking to it. It's not going to know who you are or respond to you. So they have a place in the steering wheel for you to put your smartphone where your voice has been recorded on your app for this particular device. Now that car can understand your commands.
Ain't gonna make it.
You don't think that'll make it either?
Not in my lifetime.
you
tell me you're going to sit in the back seat of a car, lean over, slap this into the steering wheel, and say, "Go home, James."
Take me somewhere.
I don't think so.
What was the other one? The other one is the parking space. Saver or whatever, claimer. It'll claim a parking space. Did you hear this one?
No.
So you come to the mall, and it's packed, and there's a empty parking space on the other side by Belk's. Your smartphone will claim that space, and will say, "Look, any of you other smart cars here, that's mine," and they'll all respect that and say, "Okay, well, we're not going to search for that one." And then you can drive there and park.
Yeah, but that's only another smartphone.
I know.
A pedestrian guy's just going to park
That's
there.
me. I'm still going to be in my old car. I think it's going to take a long time before I get one.
It's not going to take off. Let me tell you one reason why. Let's take the Garmin or the TomTom. One of my employees lives out west of town over by 326. Whenever I want to go to his place and I use my Garmin, it wants to take me down a dead-end road.
Oh, really?
He's already pre-warned me that do not listen to your Garmin. It's going to want to take you down this dead-end road.
Oh, really?
So after about a half an hour of trying to get to his house, I call him. He said, okay, go this way, turn left, turn right, keep going, okay, And finally I get to his house. When I go to leave his house, it does the same thing. It wants to take me down. So you hear you in a Uber car that's got a GPS, and it's going to take you somewhere,
right.
and it's at the end of a dead
Gonna be
end
wrong.
road.
I see what you're saying. Yeah.
No. And you can't talk to the car and say back up, go back down there. It's a remote control car, and it's not going to work.
Wow.
Too many roads that don't lead anywhere. Isn't that one of those songs? A dead end road that doesn't lead anywhere.
Could be.
It is now.
Could be. But anyway, so now NBC is streaming. They started this, I think, last night. Did you see this story?
No.
Was it $3.99 a month?
Oh yeah, I
Yes.
did see that.
Yep.
I did see that.
$3.99 a month, and you can watch anything that
Series,
NBC,
yeah,
any
the
NBC
comedies,
product. Yeah.
Well, let me tell you, we are so close to launching. It's spooky.
Wow.
We're just waiting for a couple of parts to come in, which are supposed to be in the next week. And I will be able to bring you a device that looks like the pack of cigarettes with a little small antenna on it, small pencil, and it works on 4G. So you don't need internet. You can watch it, using your cell phone payment.
Really?
Or you could do it with Wi-Fi, or you could do it with, just plugging it in.
And what do you use it for?
It's for your TV. You can watch it on. You can watch TV on your cell phone,
okay.
your laptop, or your TV. And it's got Bluetooth that slings to your TV. So, like if you want to set it near your TV, it's got a program guide. You can change channels, or you just get the little box that you plug in. The idea is there's a portable one,
Right.
and there's a non-portable one.
Nice.
Jimmy, have another phone call.
Yes.
Good morning. Thank you for calling. You're on the air.
Yes, good morning. Change the subject a little bit here. Jim, what is your take on buying an extended warranty on a large flat screen television?
Yes, I would. I did on mine only because there's multiple things that can go wrong with flat screens and they cannot necessarily be repaired. I mean, what I mean by that, in the old days where you had tubes, and you remember those days, you could change the audio tube, the video tube, and then when the tubes went away, it was transistors, they still had multiple boards. You could change the video board, you could change the channel board. Today, if you look at a flat screen and open it up, there's one board that's probably a 9-inch by 6-inch. That's it. That's the TV. That's all the smart guts. It cannot be repaired. So what they will do is they'll send you another board and you put it in, and if that doesn't work, you throw it away, they send you another TV.
Oh, wow.
Now, those boards are hundreds and hundreds of. If your TV costs $800, that board's got to be $600.
Really? That's what it
What is the TV? It's just a display.
You would think so,
It's just
yeah.
LED.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
it, or LCD, or whatever it happens to be, plasma.
Yeah.
No.
What is the warranty? How far does the warranties usually go out? Like 5 years or 10 years? Or
Yeah, the one I bought from Sears was 5 years. I said at the end of 5 years, if I'm lucky to be alive, I'll buy another TV.
I've been buying flat screen TVs since they more or less came out, and I've had several. I never had a problem with any of them. It's just that I always went to a larger screen, or I got tired of looking at the one I had. So they seem to be very reliable. So I'm just wondering if it'd be worth to buy a warranty on it.
Well, we bought the warranty, the 5-year warranty, for $112 when we bought our $800. So if you take $112, let's say it's $120, and you divide it by 5. That's how much you spend a year. What's
Not
that,
too bad.
$25 a year?
Not too bad. Yeah.
For unlimited. Anything goes wrong, they even pick it up. They send you a UPS box, you put it in, they ship it away. They do everything.
Wow.
Is that only at Sears?
Well, I don't know. That's where I do all my shopping at Sears. I know I'm giving a plug for them, but they gave TVs to WOCA to even give away here.
Right.
Sears is a great place.
Right.
You can, if you compare the prices, I can buy a TV at another place that's maybe several $100 less than Sears. So, I mean, with buying a warranty, you're kind of even up there a little bit. You're spending less money and,
Good point,
about
yeah.
the same difference, ain't it?
It's a good
Well,
point.
they will price match. If you go into Sears and you say Best Buy, it has to be the same model. Just can't be a 55-inch Samsung versus a 55. It's got to be the same model.
Mm-hmm.
They will honor the price.
That is wonderful.
By the way, one more thing at the Consumer Show. There's for $799 a digital device called Hair Max. It's a laser treatment product that if you put on your scalp for 90 seconds every night, It'll bring your hair back.
Yeah, that helmet, I see.
$799.
It is not going to bring my hair back.
Always fun, Jim.
All right, thank
Joe,
you.
this was a good week to have you. I think
thank
there'll
you.
be more next week, too. So,
Thank you.
I hope we see you
I
next
meant to
week.
be here New Year's Day, but I was in Lake City.
Fox News Radio, I'm Lillian Wu. Stock futures on the rise as the government releases job creation numbers for December.
292,000 new non-farm payroll jobs created by the economy last month.